Good morning, salutations, everybody out there. Welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0. We are continuing on with our little factory. Okay, with Factory Build 2.0. Let's never forget 2024. So we are starting, continuing on from where we left off from last week. Here we are in our factory. Of course, I am standing on the space elevator because we discovered last week that they looks like they changed the hitbox a little bit. I seem to recall that you didn't actually weren't able to actually stand on here and have a nice little vantage point of the area that you're working in. But yeah, it's a nice little vantage point. Of course, getting up here required the use of the backpack. Let me just bring my HUD back up, which we unlocked last week, and we got some biofuel in there. Ooh, looks like I really need to check, fill up the old tank there. We're going to continue on today with building out the factory. We've got, so last week, we set up the motor here. We got our something going back there. Oh, that's our steel plant. This made it look like it was in a different place. Yeah, so we got our steel plant from previous weeks, but we set up our Noblex manufacturing, so we're making Noblex now, so we don't have to go keep buying it or handcrafting or anything weird like that. So that's good to get that out of the way. We then went on to a bit of a journey, collected up a whole bunch of hard drives. We went off to the Rocky Desert off there in the west, collected a whole bunch of hard drives. We actually have one currently sitting waiting for me to claim its recipes. We've got the next tier unlocked. You can see that we've almost got all the versatile frameworks. I'm gonna, still haven't done anything about the modular engines or the adaptive, whatever those adaptive units. No hurry to get into the phase 3 because there's so much to do in between now. So if we pop down here into the old man and there we go. A little double bounce there. If we have a look here in what we got left, make sure I hit the right button so we can see we got our jetpack unlocked, we got our oil processing unlocked, so that gives us our plastic and our rubber. We've got our logistics Mark IV, so that's our 480 belts. We have our fluid packaging, which is how I'm making biofuel because I get that lovely stuff. So we still have to unlock our petroleum power. Do I want to do that now? Because there is one specific recipe that I absolutely have to have, which is diluted fuel. I've already got the package, would probably get the package variant. I don't even think they come in the same. And I think I need fuel power generator to be unlocked for it. No, actually it should come through the package fuel here, so I should be okay. And then looking in the tier 6, we haven't got anything here, so we have to get our manufacturing, and this is where we're going to get, of course, I get our modular and adaptive control units, but I'm going to need plastic and rubber going on. This I'm going to push ahead right away for, because everything else I want to start getting a proper infrastructure. So setting up the industrial manufacture or the plastics and whatnot, so that's in our oil processing here. I know exactly where it's going to go. That's not a problem. The problem is getting it from point A to point B. I either have to use extremely long conveyors or I'm going to have to use tractors, because I'm coming from way over kind of in the corner there. I'd rather just start getting trains set up, because where I'm going for my oil, which is kind of that direction there. I also have a SAM node I want to start tapping, which is, kind of along that way as well. So I want to just start getting a rail network set up. So I want to start giving thoughts to that. This is actually why I really kind of like having the access to the standing on the foot here. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put a rail exchange kind of in this area over here. It's kind of what I've been thinking as I'm kind of, trying to figure out where to start moving things. Again, that's one of the challenges of this location. It's not an OP location. I mean, it's a little OP, but it's not, super OP because of the terrain. The terrain is the leveling factor. Is just that everything has to be basically built on stilts or multi-level. So I'm going to do little combinations of both. Both on stilts and both on multi-level. But yeah, so I'm going to get the kind of train platform so that'll be dropping stuff off. And whatnot, kind of like a little passenger offshoot for me. One of the reasons why I want to get the SAM ore is I want to start taking full advantage of the new dimensional dimensional depots, which just allow you to kind of have always on hand. Normally what I have to do is make like a 7-car train called Dora. Just by tradition, I always call her Dora the Explorer because she's the train I use to drag around building out rail networks that I'd have full of all resources, basically mirroring or mimicking anyway my main inventory. And it is a bit of a pain in the neck setting all that up. It just takes so much time. So I want to take advantage of the dimensional depot, but I do want to still have access to a kind of personal depot, even if it is only a single train with maybe 1 or 2 cars, just for kind of bombing around different parts of the factory. At some point I will be setting myself up proper hypertube cannons. The only way to travel is to shoot yourself through the air, especially if you have your parachute and your jetpack. It really becomes a kind of an efficient way of traveling. So I will be getting that set up, but I still want to have access to the train network. So I got to get that trains going to get access to over. Just so much to do, so much to do. And then of course we discovered the good news is that I actually have to set up one of those stupid crystal oscillator factories, but that's not going to be super difficult. It's something I'm going to have to do. I don't need a lot of them. It'll be a single machine's worth. But I will have to unlock manufacturing for it. So yeah, and yeah, there's still a notable absence of walls here. So like I said, lots to do, and we should probably pick some place to do it. So the first thing I want to do is let's have a look at what recipes we found here in our hard drives. Hard drive library, there we go. So we have coated wire, and we have fused wire. I'm going to rescan. Let's roll the dice. Biocoal, maybe not bad. Coated plates. Yeah, I'm already making 45 per minute with the steel plate. Huh. None of them are great. None of them are what I want either. No, I just don't like. Yeah, I'll just take the biocoal here. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a few more hard drives we can do. Yep, we're still running 4 more hard drives, so let's get those going. And off they go. All right, biofuel. Let's have a quick look. Again, I know I put it in a biofuel plant. Should be just kind of tucked in nice and neat right here. Look at you. Are we outputting our stuff? No, we're not. Looks like liquid biofuel. Yeah, so you're then getting outputted. I don't remember where I put the actual packager. Where's my packager? Where did that stuff go? Okay, so that's the water line in. Yeah, honestly, as you can tell, I haven't touched anything since last week because I don't remember where I put everything. Okay, and then that pipe goes up. So don't tell me, yeah, of course I've left it exactly where I was standing. You didn't come up to here, did you? Mr. Packager. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello. Alright, so in comes the stuff. That's empty canisters. Yep, so that's all full up. You're all full up. So I probably should send you into the inventory system, which is just right over here. I probably have a few containers I can access here. Yeah, look at that right there. Let's just make sure we're making some sort of logical sense over here in the inventory room. Would it be weird to have fuel coming out of here? Not particularly. Yeah, no, it's a clean category. I do kind of like to keep these things kind of brought together. So that's, you know, you can see here I've got the, you know, all the motor. By the way, how many motors we got? Oh yeah, lots of motors. So that's working well. We're still filling up here. Ooh, might have a look at that. Looks like the stators. Yeah. I kind of like to leave the first couple of slots here open. That way I can track to make sure it's filling, because it always looks for the first to open whenever it brings new stuff in, and that kind of tells me my stators, no, rotors. These are the stators, are kind of flung, and I know, because I might be diverting to most of them to the motor. It's something I'll have to keep an eye on and keep a look at if I ever start running low. But yeah, no, we can use that container. Yeah. Of course, I might be a little bit more distracted today. Didn't get a great night's sleep. I'm only a couple of hours, so I am relying very heavily on my coffee this morning. All right, let's get this lined up and turn on my flashlight there. There we go. I'm just going to drop the conveyor there just quickly so it'll help me position, so you can see there I get that nice snap now. Then I can just quickly get rid of it. Boop, boop, and boop. All right, so that is ready to feed up in there. We just need to tell it what we're feeding up in there. Let's just grab a ladder. I mean, I could, but you know, put a fancy catwalk in, but I'm lazy. But I will put the ladder here. That way I can reach both of those locations here. So, all right, what do I want going up? That's going to be the left hand. First off, let's just make sure we set that overflow. And now I want package liquid biofuel to go up that line there. Perfect. So that line, as we scooch, 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 is right here. Have I got myself a convenient merger? I do indeed have a convenient merger, and look at that. It is almost perfectly lined up with the packager. It'll be just a tad awkward, but not really all that awkward. First thing I need to do is probably just get rid of this ladder here. I'm going to do my little trick with the lifts here. How far do I need to drop down? 1. So I want to figure out where I need to put that right there. Okay. So now I go and grab myself a hanger, because I can put the hanger right there. Oh, I should probably turn it. I think that would be right. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll turn the hanger that way. We'll grab our lift here, and if it's in the right... No, of course it's not in the right place. It's close. Let's just squeeze you in just a little bit more. Again, just I'm going to take, you know, that's one of the things I like about the game, is that you get everything back. As far as I can tell, it's never been a time when I don't get the stuff back. Come on. Why aren't you snapping into place? Are you too far away? Oh, there we go. Is that you get everything back so you can kind of just do what you need to do. All right, on this side here, we need to bring the belt out. So we'll put it on straight. Come to here. We'll come to where? I don't know. Let's figure that out before we drop anything in. Okay, so where did that line I just dropped go? I'm lost. I've got disoriented. There it is. All right. So that is kind of along that line. So that'll go along that line. So I just need to break a Let's put our conveyor lift facing. Let's make our life easy and just bring the belt over. Yeah, again, sorry, I'm operating at about 2 hours worth of sleep. So my brain might not be firing fully. That's just it. My brain might not be firing fully. Oh, he's gone weird. All right, let's run our lane. Let's bring in our lift. Let's put the lift right there. Point you at the sky. That should be their right height. One, yeah. Yes. Let's see if that's level. Why aren't you straight? Oh, I missed over by one. Do I care? No, not really. That is not going to bother me. That is better than what I need. Okay, that's what you're doing. Let's just make sure we got the damn fuel flowing. And ironically, I'm now going to go just grab everything out there. I'll put the one extra back in. All right. Okay, how we doing down here in, speaking of biomaterial? So that is empty. We're not producing any more. But it looks like that's still full because I got a little bit of a backlog there. How much we got in there? I got a bunch of biomass. Yeah, no, I should be good for a while. Okay. All right, so I have now got fuel being put into the line. We'll just take a quick upstairs look, make sure it is in fact going where I want it to go. And hasn't got around yet. Oh, I love me some jetpacking. Do love me some jetpacking. Okay, so you are joining the line. And then probably again should turn on the flashlight. I see green containers. Okay, so they are feeding down the line. Have a quick boo up our ladder here. There they go. Yep, awesome. And that means they should now be popping out of the container's tongue. And look at that, there they are, perfect. Okay, so that takes care of that. That's one more thing off the list. I really probably should do a to-do list. I need a to-do list to tell me to do a to-do list. Yeah, I still haven't really done the walls. Kind of not really sure what I want to do with them, so I am maybe putting them off just a little bit. What else was I needing for my various kind of filler factories here? Oh, electronics. Ooh, there we go. Let's see what we got this time. See if it's anything useful. Please give me something good. This is a good one. Yeah, need that one. So yeah, if we look at the numbers here, yeah, this is actually one of my necessary ones here because you get much more bang from your crude oil. So you get, yeah, so you do get the stuff as a byproduct to your plastic and your rubber, right? But plastic and rubber can also be built out of this, and this way you actually get more of that, which this is the liquid part of your fuel. So that is going to be the one I want. All right, so that's a good one. All right, let's do the list again. There you go. All right, like I said, I do want to start thinking also about getting my oil set up. Like I said, the crystal oscillator is not going to be that. I'll just put it over here somewhere. So let's take a quick boo across here. And this is why I like the liquid biofuel. I don't really care about making sure I package. Because the liquid biofuel, just, I can fly across half the damn map on a single load. And I love that. when you do a jump slide. So our oil fields are right over here, right in this little neck of the woods here. Let's see if we can stick the landing. Let's might as well go clear out some terrain. There we go. So yeah, so all our hello, run back here. Come here. Ouch. I still hear another one. Let's just go over here. There we go. I hate those little buggers. Oh, there's something up there I want. All right, let's get, where's our detonator? Mr. Detonator. Where's Mr. Detonator? Oh, he's right there. What else? I want to have that in my hand. I really do need to get more of my hand slots unlocked here. Just because I wanted to shoot me some pods here. Oh, I'm not going to get him in time. Ow. Keep an eye on the health. Eat them, eat them, eat them. There we go. Run away, run away. All right, that's all of them. Ouch. That was a bit owie. Ah. Okay, let's get some Noblex. There's something under here. Looks like a blue slug based on the little particle trail where Mr. Spitter go. Hey, Mr. Spitter. Hey, I got something for you. Can you hold that? Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, I missed. Let me try this again. I can get. Oh, there. Got. Did you get that one? How about if I give you this one? And then how about we go? Ah, it was too close. Just as I hit the button, I realized, you know, you are standing on a explosive. Hello, I'm back. I don't want to talk about it. That was freaking... I told you, I'm tired, man. Yeah. Oops. That was funny. In a stupid way. Literally, it's... No, don't push the button. This button? Did I get the guy, or did he respawn? There better be some guts there. Yep, there they are. Oh, at least I got him. Well, I took him with me. All right, let's go clean up our spoils. Why did I come over here? Here it is. I came over here to figure out where I am going to set up for me oil. So hand scanner, crude oil. So yeah, they're all over the place. So I'm standing basically on top of all of them. There's one there. There's another one right over here. Oh, they look differently now. Huh. They look different? I don't know. I expect everything to look different now, and of course they all look different now. That wasn't very nice. Oh, you brought a friend. Where's your friend? There's your friend. Oh, you know what this is, don't you? Ah! Well, I deked him. Oh, I'm out. I'm out, man. All right, let's see if we can. Ow! Oh, I might want to think about running away. Yeah, let's just do a little quick runaway and up. Not that way. All right. Okay, so I just was trying to figure out the route to go through. Do I need to come past the coal over here? Not really. Probably I'll just go over the land bridge, because there's the factory. Yeah, shortest route. I mean, I haven't unlocked trains yet, but that's worth a few tickets to get the stuff to unlock that, because I'd like to get the trains going. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I got my motors going. All right, let's go get reload up on our explosives. I'll deal with those guys later. Right now, I just want to get something accomplished and actually get forward. All right, Noblix. I thought, am I not up putting you anywhere? Yeah, you're going into a container right over here, because they're going to be our munitions area. Yep, there we go. Hello. Yeah, I got 50 already. All right, let's go have a look and see how many tickets we have. Let's get trains unlocked. Let's start actually getting something. Again, I know I'm putting up walls. I just don't have kind of a solid idea of what I want to do, and I don't want to just start throwing up whatever, right? I do want it to make some sort of sense. I've got some ideas, but I haven't made decisions yet. It's not like it's going anywhere, so that's what I'm telling myself to make myself feel better. All right, let's go throw some stuff into here that we might have picked up. Like some of that and some of that. I should probably throw these into the medical bin. Yeah, no, it's not technically it's the medical bin, but it's where I'm keeping, most of this kind of stuff here. I should probably make sure I have more rebar. I mean, I could set up a rebar at some point for over there for munitions, but right now I'm not automating it because it's just over here, and you can make, where's your rebar? Iron rebar. I mean, look at that. I've almost got iron rod on me. You can just hammer out some rebar there. That's good enough. All right, how you doing here? You're still got a few more minutes. Okay, let's see what we need to do for trains, because I do want to get my trains going here. So I also need to get runway signaling. Oh, I need computers for this. Oh, that's a bit of a poo-poo. The signals need computers, don't they? Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Let's just deal with what we got. First things first. Okay, gonna need a bunch more steel. Yeah, rails are very steel heavy. But we seem to be still manufacturing steel. So let's get a bunch of these. Yeah, we got lots of these. Lots and lots and lots of these. I might have to increase beam production, but of course now we have tons and tons of overhead. Encased beams, got lots going because those are the foundation of our Mark IV belts, and of course we do want to have our Mark IV belts so we can get these guys all filled up. Oops, let's grab some motors. So, 5 stacks, 5 stacks, 5 stacks. Hello, Mr. Motors. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm not sure why I suddenly started talking like Alan Rickman. Alright. Hello, Mr. Papa. And choo-choos! Yay, choo-choos!
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo, mother.
Choo-choos. Alright, let's get our runway signaling selected. I'm gonna need to go buy some computers for that. So we'll take our parts, we'll go to Zamam here, Can I buy the computers yet? Oh, no. No, I have to unlock manufacturing first, don't I? Oh, I do. Yeah. Which is gonna be 400 plastics. Yeah, I knew I needed to buy plastic for some reason. Okay. So that gives me 200 plastic. How many did I need? I'm just wondering which is going to be more advantageous for me. So I only need 50, no, 400. So that's 2 tickets. Signaling needs 50 computers, and I believe it's 50 computers to a stack. I don't know. The computers are probably more expensive. I think what I'm gonna do for now, because it's really hard to do a proper rail setup when you don't have the correct trains, or sorry, the pass signaling, is just. I kind of would like to get the oil processing moving to passively. It's a great little way of doing tickets, but eventually, you know, you do need to build it. And I'm just wondering if I run the kind of just a single line for now, like create the loop, but just keep it in a monodirectional loop. Then I don't have to worry about signaling. I can still kind of put the track where it's eventually gonna be housed, as the case may be. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna loop the track around. So I'm gonna put a platform, I think. Let's get my Noblix out. I want to get rid of Mr. Farty Rocks here. This time, hopefully, without blowing myself up. I'm not sure why I threw that there. Oh, hey, Mr. Slug. Can I stand on Mr. Farty Rock? Yes, I can. How are we doing on filters? Still got lots of filters. Okay, good. Reload. Any more? There we go. Reload. I think I'm out of range. Was that everybody? That all these stinkies? That was indeed all these stinkies. Okay, good. Now I don't have to worry about them. Okay, so I'm going to have my train line. I need my fuel, so you know it's still worthwhile to do the collecting. Before liquid biofuel, yeah, this would just throw some Noblix, clear the freaking land, blast it all, because I had no more need. But yeah, they made the liquid biofuel actually usable. Yeah, so I just kind of need to pick a height for my rail tracks, and I'm thinking maybe kind of coming off halfway up the cliff face there. So what I mean here is we grab one of these, we hit the old control here to snap it to the world grid, and we kind of find a height. Yeah, like right there. Let's turn our zoop on. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, and 3. So my standard track line is a double track. This is going to be a single track for now. But that doesn't mean... yeah, let's... Now, how is that going to meet? Is that going to meet in a reasonable location? So let's kind of do a quick poop over here. have a little bit of a survey. Now, do I want the track to kind of cut the inside here, maybe? Yeah, let's just keep clearing out the biomaterial as we come across it, because it obstructs the view. And like I say, I like having jetpack fuel. Because again, if I'm going to bring platforms, I do have to make sure I clear some of the terrain over there. That is the deciding factor, so... yeah, that looks like it's high enough, but I think I might have the line run nice and close through here, and then we'll have the... I need to make sure I have enough room for double rail turnaround. Yeah, that should be fine. No, that should be fine. I hope. Like I said, let's clear this stuff out of here. And gather it all up. It's almost a Zen-like meditative quality. Just gathering these guys up. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, let's just go with that. Just to make sure, I'm gonna run this line down like that as well. Oh, I'm not actually out of concrete. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Come here, Mr. Concrete Ben. Ow. Oh, yeah, right. Meant to grab it from there. Let's get some concrete. Okay, sorry, am I just down to one steel plate here? Oh, I am too. Or iron plate. I don't know why I keep calling them steel plates. While I'm here, might as well grab some more of these. And I guess throw some stuff into the system again. So let's get rid of those. We'll get rid of those. I'm going to throw these tickets into there. Oh, yeah, we got a hard drive ready to go. Temper conquer. Nah, yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, no. You know, they thought they were doing us a favor by giving us the reroll. I don't think they did. There are certain advantages to this alternate recipe, because you can see by my balance over sheet over there that I've, you know, definitely got more pipe than I have beam. I actually gonna do this, and I think I might end up converting what I am currently doing for the encased. Yeah, let's just get that hard drive scanned again. There he comes. All right, let's finish getting in the start on the tracks here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna focus on, for now, getting that oil and plastic up and running. I mean, it's a big ass milestone, so I should probably get it done. Okay, so I just want to see how close this brings me to the factory. Because the track will... oh, that actually is nice. I kind of like that. Nice and close. This is kind of... this is the west to east line. North American rules, so we drive on the right-hand side. So this line will be going through that way. I got lots of room there to do like a nice turnaround so it can come in and... Yeah, and then we can have our depot stretched out over there. Okay, so this will work. Okay, this may actually do. And we're gonna boop all the way across here and go through and over. All right, yeah, this is not going to be what my rail line looks like. It's not just going to be this magically floating line of blocks here. This is all going to be basically built in part of the platform, so that's why I'm marking it. And now I'm going to think about how I'm going to get over there. But to do that, I want to go find... looks like I took away my blueprinter, so I have to rebuild my blueprinter somewhere. Where shall I build the blueprinter? Somewhere close, but not in the way. And I think that's probably right here. Yeah, we'll just we'll toss that blueprinter back down here. Be nice to get the Mark V's unlocked, but it's gonna be a while, because I still have to get all the modular frames and the adaptive units and all that other fun stuff. I don't think I have to go further back that way. I think I can just keep it up front here. And a little bit more there. Okay, Mr. Blueprinter, can I see you for a moment? Thank you. So we'll just put you right here. Let's make sure you're centered-ish. Yeah, we can put your hitbox right there. Does that line up your hitbox here without flipping through everything? And, you know, you're just a little bit, so that puts that line there. That puts that line there, which stands to reason that is now centered. Hey, okay. Okay, so trains are 3 across. I'm not going to worry about putting power lines on them, because I'll just run the power towers, because they already have their own setup. Let's actually start with the power tower in the blueprints first. Power tower, because that, you know, I want to kind of keep it a little bit of a design aesthetic. Let's just see what this looks like. Maybe I can reutilize and kind of build off of that. All right, so there we go. So how many blocks across are you? You should be 1 and 2. I need it to be 3 across for my train platforms, which means there needs to be a center block somewhere. So what we can do is shift you over. It apparently is nighttime. Yeah, so we'll do this. What do I want to use? I want to use something different. I'm going to use... No, I'm going to use the... Yeah, I'll use the concrete here. Of course, I reset the nudge. So that'll be inset just a touch lower. Then I grab my asphalt. 2 meter. You know, because it's a railroad. We'll snap you to there. So that has my oh, I guess I have to move the ladder here. Now we can get rid of what is actually on top, because I kind of like, you know, what's going on in the bottom here, so I might as well just reuse. Yeah, and it's going to be elevated platforms, so, you know, we can get rid of these guys here. And I should be able to go 4. Yep. And 3. And you know what? I got a jetpack now, so boop, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We'll snap you into place, stretch you back. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, and I could put hypertubes. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to run hypertubes right through here. So we'll go like this. So I have basically that infrastructure ready to go. I could be really sneaky. I'm going to try something on this, basically a closed circuit here. I'm going to try to be a little sneaky with something. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to do that. Going to do... How high are you? Do I go up one? Or, yeah, I went up by one. Do that. Then I'm going to... Put a hypertube entrance. No, this isn't going to work because it won't give me bidirectional travel, which means I'd have to double it up. Nope, forget it. So what I was going to do is basically have little boost sections. And if you're so that when you're coming along here, you the thing with the hypertube entrances is they maintain your current ground speed. So if I'm just standing in front of a tube and I launch myself, I get just whatever the launch tube will get me. But if I come charging at it, so I do like basically a slide leap, which you can get a good 40-50 kilometers on there, it maintains that speed you had, velocity you had. Then it applies the same amount, so it's an additive. It always takes your velocity plus hypertube, so V plus H, let's say. So if you have a V plus H formulation, if you can come out of this hypertube traveling at 100, or say 50K, right? And then you get the boost here, you'll come out, you'll be free and clear, so you won't be in the tube. That's why you have a little gap here. So that whatever velocity you have will then get added onto whatever new velocity you're going to get from this entrance. And if you can maintain that new velocity to the next one, so if you have these every so often, you can basically break the speed of light. This is the foundation of hypertube cannons. So I will be setting up hypertube cannons. The problem is that if you're coming from the other direction and you hit the entrance, you just stop. It's essentially a brake, right? And I don't know something here. I'm gonna try something. I just kind of had a thought here. I've never done it before, but what if we have one entrance going that way, one entrance going that way, and I'm just going to do it on basically a closed course. I just want to test this. I want to see if it will work in both directions. This is purely experimental. I just realized I'm gonna have to save the blueprint because I can't power it in here. Okay, that's fine. Let's do a quick save here. So this will be train support. Yeah, we'll just call that train support with hyper tube. Keep forgetting there's a description here. I really should use the descriptions. I gotta start having to organize this stuff here, which I will. So there's train support. Let's go back to here. We'll use the train icon. Where's Mr. Choo Choo? Mr. Choo Choo. Mr. Choo Choo. Oh, I guess I can use that. I mean, where's the train? Where's Mr. Choo Choo? Mr. Choo Choo? Hello, Mr. Choo Choo. Well, I guess I'll just use the train station. Okay, well, that's fine. And save blueprint. Okay. So again, just doing an experiment. Ooh, look, versatile framework, almost done. Let's pop over here. And I just need to find myself a little bit of an open space here. Sure. Blueprints, Mr. Choo Choo. Put you there. And let's get this thing powered up. So we're gonna need a power pole right to there, to there. Let's do a quick upgrade on that power pole and then connect up, and connect up. So what I want to see is if we can jump that gap and get shot out towards that wall. That's what I'm looking for. We'll just grab a quick power, throw it into there. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. Do I go? Oh my God, it works. Bidirectional boost. No way. That's actually kinda awesome. I can't believe that actually works. Whoa, cool, excellent. So there you go. That tells me what I need to know. Let's just get rid of this platform here. Get rid of the floating power pole now. And yeah, no, that's kind of cool. I like that it works. Yay! So that means I do have to run a power line here, but you know, no sense in making the power line not work for me because I can, organization, I'm going to use some street lights in between here. Can't freaking believe that works. That is terrific. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So yeah, I might as well, yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit of a look here. So we can have two light fixtures like that, and then I can grab a power pole. We'll probably use the Mark IIs here, and I'll put a power pole. Where do I want the power pole? I want the power pole right. I don't want it interfering, so what I'll do here is I'll put the power pole there, connect the lights across like that, and then I connect this light to that power pole, and then I can just go right there and right there. Excellent. Yeah, see, then we have a nice little spotlight over top of our tracks. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, next thing I want to do, I want to resave this because I'm going to borrow an idea from a friend of mine who came up with this really attractive way of using some of the new bits and pieces. I just need to double check that I have them unlocked. Yes, I do. Do I have my signages unlocked? Yeah, perfect. All right, so I'm going to clear this out. Clear brew pipe designer. Then I'm going to go grab one of the fancy new barriers. And we'll just put that right, well, wherever the hell it wants to go, to be honest. I only need the one. Then we can go and grab some signages. So that should be a 4 meter. We hit H, we nudge you back. How did he do this? Now, that's the only thing I don't know is how he ended up pulling this off. Maybe he started with the sign first. Will that work? Can I get this sign? It's the right length. Now, how did he do this? He must have put the sign down. Then he put another sign. Oh, nudge it into place. Oh, you won't go into there. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it was only one side. I don't know. Let's see what happens. No, that doesn't quite look the same. Doesn't look awful. Let's see if I can get this to work still for me. Oops. Alright, so select icon, search, none, blanky. Mission 3. What do I want for my colors? What do we got in our presets here? Nothing. So let's start making some presets. I want a green. Color made. Do I want something more in the blue or something more towards the yellow? I think something more towards the yellow. A little bit kind of richer. We'll call this green 1. Look at how imaginative he is in his labels. Doesn't matter, all I need to do is be able to do like that. Select color, there we go. And there, how does that look? I actually like that. That's actually not bad. His look better. I don't know why. Really do I gotta ask him how he did it, because I swear he had his sitting down lower, and if I just figure out how he got it down lower. Let me just try something here. Can I? Oh, that's funny. I can't. Okay, well, I'll just grab the label sign. What would happen if I try to put you on the end here? Well, you're just kind of floating weird, aren't you? Like, how do I get you to go lower? If I use a wall, can I get you to go lower? Yeah, this is gonna vex me just as the very much, actually. I want to figure this out. I want to make a fancy barricade. And I know he did it. I just don't know how he did it. See, what happened to the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that is... There. Can I push it back? No, that just goes up and down. But that gives me the height. I may be onto something here, folks. Can I push you back just a little bit? Now, how far back does that go? And can I do the half jump? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. 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 So now I can lower you down. It will work. This might actually work. Because now you're at the correct height. So if I go grab this little barricade here. Yeah! Look at that! Now, is it going to be visible? I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. First things first is I should have copied the settings. I didn't. But it's a simple little thing. I just go like that. Oops, I missed one. I go like that. I grab none. Don't have to change the text. And we go like that. And glossy is better for light emitting panels. So there we go. So now I have the light emitting panel. Now all I have to do is get the barricade to nudge into, yes, you can half nudge by holding control down. Does that? Oh, that's very frustrating. I'm gonna figure this out. Oh wait, I know. Let's try this here. Let's put the barricade there. I'm gonna leave that light there for a quick sec, because I actually think I'm gonna be able to, do something. Okay. What direction can I nudge you up, and I can nudge you down, so I can nudge you into place. What I can't do. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Okay, what if I try this? What if I try and then push you down? I can only push you forward and back. I cannot push you up and down for some reason. Why is that? Because you're not sitting on something, because you've got your stand there. Yeah, sometimes the way the alignments work here is just very annoying. See, that aligns through. But the sign's too high. I get the sign at the right height, and it won't allow me to show this through. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. This should not be this complicated, guys. Up, down. Yeah, see, then that doesn't go that way or that way. What happens if I didn't mean to do that? What happens if I try to apply? You can't put a sign in front of another sign here. Can't move that forward. So if we look here, you can see the difference. This is perfectly aligned with this line here. This one, on the other hand, is just slightly forward of that line because of the little stand there, which is why these guys line up. Now the problem being is that they float. What if? Okay, let's try another experiment here. Swear to God, I really should have asked him how he did it. But no. Hey, John, can you make me another one of? And he did. And it was so nice, and it worked. And now I don't know how he did it, and it's very frustrating. What was I thinking here? I had a plan. I have no idea what the plan was now. Does this give me any advantage if I build up higher? And I'm going to try to use the foundation here. Maybe this is what I need to do. Let's try something here. Because I can nudge you a little bit forward, a little bit back, or a lot forward, so you can see how much I'm dropping there. Now, if I grab my sign, again, I can't quite get you to go forward. Okay, so why don't we try putting you up higher? And even a half nudge is too much. If I put you up a little bit higher, and then I grab your sign and I put you on the ground, and then I lift. How far up? You lift way too high up. I am spending way too much frickin' time on this. I am spending way too much time on this, and I'm going to stop doing that. Okay, never mind. I'll just have to ask John how the hell he did it. Or get him to just share his blueprint with me. It's a nice thing about the blueprinting system is that you can share them. You just have to put them into your folder. Alright, I don't want this to be part of the blueprint. These do not need to be part of the blueprint. So what I'm going to do is I'll just connect the tubes as we go along. Alright, let's get some barricades in. Do I want to use high barricade? Or do I want to use low barricade? I think I'm going to use the low barricade. Make sure I turn Zoopy on. So then we go Zoop. And we go Zoop. And then I grab... I want to put a railing there? No. I like to differentiate the inside by the outside. You know, that's a personnel warning type barricade. Then we go like that. Okay. I want to do something nicer down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the 1 meter foundation inverted ramp. Yeah, like that. Oh. It is need to be asphalt. Question is, yeah, I think we're gonna go like that. But we're gonna follow that up with, and what I'll probably have to do is take that out first. Grab the 1 meter asphalt, run you all the way. I can't run you all the way down, but then I can go like that. Then I can grab that and put you there. How does that look? And if I take out the customizer, let's turn you back into concrete. Yeah. How's that doing on the Z fighting? Oh, that's doing a lot of bad stuff to the Z fighting. So much bad. And I'll also have that problem with that floating platform. Okay, so... So you got to try some ideas, see what works, see what doesn't. So instead, we'll just go with the 1 meter concrete found like that. Then we can take the asphalt just to fill in this gap here. The wee gap, we just fill that guy in like that and like that. So how does that look? Ooh, I like that. I kind of like it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with this. Okay, so let's do the same thing on this side here. We'll pull these guys out. Oop. Say goodbye. We grab, I think I need my inverted foundations foist. That's 8. And turn you around, and guess we're only using the 1 meters. Like so. Grab our 1 meter here. And hop onto the railing, and like so. And yeah, I'm putting, you know, that's the whole nice thing about the blueprinter. Put your thought in now, because then you have nicely repeatable patterns. All right, let's bring a little bit of extra. So if I put, yeah, that'll work. This is, again, what I'm trying to do is set up even spacing for having these little guys along the side here, so that when you start connecting them together, the spacing pattern is repeated. And it should be, because we have, oh, I totally misread where that was. We actually want it right here. Yeah, right there. So you have sine, gap, sine. So sine, gap, and then you'd have the next one, sine. So that would then be an actual repeating pattern. So yeah, that'll work. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Same thing on this side. Let's see if we can't get to it. There we go. For this, I'm not going to use the green. I think I'm going to go with the Pioneer overalls, because it's kind of a warmish color there. Layout is, we'll just grab a blank one. Element settings. Bright, glossy. Yeah, see, there you go. Then we can Control C. We can try to get close enough. Control V. Control V. Control V. All right. How does that look? That's actually kind of nice. I have Z fighting. Why do I have Z fighting? I hate Z fighting. Oh my god. Sorry, Z fighting. It's Canada after all. Okay, well, you know what? I'll just make you concrete, and we'll put you back. There. No more Z fighting. Okay, so this will be my railroad track. I'm not going to put the actual... It's actually kind of a nice bit for roadway, come to think of it. Put another half lane on the outside here. I could use it for roads. Actually, you know, it is... Sorry, just kind of had a neat little realization here. Look at all me trains. Yeah, tractor kind of fits. Not bad. The only issue with using the hypertube like this is that I can see is that I can't go across them. I also have to kind of make sure I miss the track, because I'm not going to have my guy flying I'm not going to go flying through the tracks, or I have to make sure that any kind of clover leaf or anything like that actually goes overpass, which is what I prefer anyway. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, don't feel bad, neither do I. Just kind of, again, always got a mind to the future. But I think this is going to be good for my basic rail platform. I'm only going to be utilizing probably half of it for now. No, I'm not putting the track in just yet, because you can't snap tracks to track. So I'll just lay the foundation, and then I'll run the track through, and that way I don't have to worry about corners and whatnot. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to call this train support 4x3. We're gonna make a note here for. Oops, can I have the 4? So 4 long by 3 wide straight away. Straight away. Wow, that was very phonetically exact. Oh my god, there we go. 4 long by 3 wide straight away. So we'll save that. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself a single tower. Before I remove anything. Yep, okay, it did save. So what I want to do is give myself like a single tower, and that way if I want to do corners, it's a little easier to kind of just snap corners. On a 4x4, it's impossible to do a good train corner section just because the tightness of the curve. Sorry, I was getting a little carried away there. Won't fit within the confines of this particular blueprinter, but when you get into the new Mark II and the new Mark III, just based on the numbers, so if you have like a 5x5 or a 6x6 grid, that actually does give you enough room to make pre-made. You can actually do a 90-degree rail corner, and of course by extension, truck corner. But we can't quite do that yet. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to give myself a middle, just a single section, which I can then use to kind of fill in. It just gives me a smaller building block, essentially like a specialized Lego block kind of thing. So we're just going to clean this stuff out because I'm just going to make it a single wide, essentially. Pull the sign out. Pull the sign out. All right. So we still need the foundation on top. So 1 meter foundation of the asphalt variety. And we'll just snap there and nudge her over. And of course, I'm probably gonna have to come back by 1. Yep, we'll come back by 1. I'll just go all the way across for now. And then we'll take that one out. All right, there we go. Grab our ramp. Oh, that actually works perfect. I don't even need that in there, do I? No. Cool. Huh. Okay, so I'm just looking at this saying, oh, that's interesting. But yeah, if you're ever wanting to do kind of an... Because that's actually 1.5. That's a full 1.5 ramp. As long as... Oh, okay. No, I'm going to... You know, it's not doing me any good in this particular example, but I can actually see at some point down the road that that might be useful. Okay, I don't know if you guys see it the same as I do, but that's interesting. Okay, I don't really want these two guys like that. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my 1x1. Sorry, I just want to go... Oh. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to do a little bit of... Anyway. You're sticking out weird. So we'll have to take you guys off, but that's okay. That is okay. No booster, so we'll simplify this. And I think I do want to keep the corners well lit, because again, this is, you think of this as just one slice of a corner. Let's grab the hypertube support. So if I bring the hypertube along, I want the hypertube to follow the corner, so having one in the center will do that for me, but I don't need to boost through it. I'll boost when I get to the next main segment. I have a funny feeling I'm going to come flying out of the other end of that tube like a mock stupid chicken. What is mock stupid chicken? I don't know. All right, railings and barriers. That's, I think, the only thing I need left to add. And then I'm not going to put signage. I'll put signage in situ. Yeah, because then I don't know how it's going to look, and I can always sample, and yeah, no, we'll just do that. All right. So there we go. So then we have a 1x1 segment. Okay, so we'll save this guy off. So this is train support 1x1. Train support with hypertube. 1 long, 3 wide. Segment 4 corners. Yeah, there we go. All right, and save that. Okay, so okay, with those 2 blueprints, I can now start laying my track. All right, where do we want to, how far do we want the track to come out? So keeping in mind, this is the inside of the track, or that direction. I'm gonna bring it over top. So let's just hop down to here. Now attaching the first blueprint is a bit of a, you know, you have to kind of cheese it just a touch. Because now I can go grab my blueprinter. Grab the 4x3. I think I'm in the way. Yes, I am. I'm gonna have to do this from down here anyway. Ow. So that should be right there, right? Let's just pop up. Yes, there we go. Now, the one thing I have to be thinking about is that eventually I'm going to have trains that need to go that way. So do I want to make a T-line here now? No, again, I'm just building a simple basic loop until I can get my signals. And I kind of want to earn the signals by actually manufacturing my own damn computers. Do I really? Sorry, I got an itch, and it's driving me nuts, and it's on my back, so it's hard to reach. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God for back scratchers. Okay, so yeah, I really do want to get those freaking switches right away. Well, you know what? Let's just make the corner for now. Yeah, let's just do the corner for now. I'm gonna get rid of this just temporarily because I'm gonna do this technique for doing corners. So we spin that around, we put one of those there, we go one, and depending how tight you want the corner, I want it reasonably tight. So that's the way I want to do my corner, or do I want to do it? No, see, that never lines back up in the grid. That's the one thing I don't like about this method. It's really good for doing very easy, quick corners, but just never quite lines up. Instead, what I'm going to do here is I just need to figure out where that radius is. So I want to kind of basically pivot from here. So if I grab a foundation, go 1, 2, 3, come back by 1, 3. No, I need to go up by 1 more. Like that. So the other way you can also do your corners, I guess I need a rail. Hot bar. Let's get our transport here. These guys are all in the same category, so I'll just, I guess I'll just throw you on 1 for now. So railway. So if I snap to there, move you back to here. There we go. As I should get a perfect 90 to here. So that's a nice relaxed 90. How tight can we make these 90s? That would be the center right there. We'll just go back by the, yep, and to there. Can I make this center to center? That is, yeah, so that's not quite. So that's centered, but so that's centered. This is not in the center and it's extending a little forward. So this is too sharp by 1. Yeah, so it has to be there. Yeah, okay. We'll take that guy out of there. All right, so that is going to go that way. We can take that out of there. Let's get that track back in. This will make sense at some point. I'm not just randomly running back and forth. You know, putting in tracks, taking out tracks, putting in tracks. It just seems that way. All right, so what I want to do here is I'm going to bring you around, and then you see how that just nicely lines up perfectly there. So that would now be the beginning of the next straight track segment. So we can actually put that in. I'm going to get rid of that, those guys for now, and we'll gently land ourselves down. Grab our wall. Go that way a little bit, go to there. We'll grab our blueprints. Missing cables. Why are you red? Because you don't know what you're doing. What are you supposed to be doing? Probably the same thing your neighbors are doing. Which is making silica. Not sure why you weren't making silica. Anyway. That's the one thing with the truck. If you don't have that forward momentum, it's hard to get it back with the jetpack. The jetpack is pretty much just vertical. It'll maintain. Oh, look at all that. But no, I'm not after biofuel. Well, might as well take the full tank. That's what I'm after. So you got to make sure you have your forward momentum already built up. You will not accelerate. Okay, blueprinter. And what the hell did I type in there? Ugh. The incessant use of the shift key. So then you can go there. Like that. And this is why having proper blueprinted corners will make my life so much easier. We'll stretch you just to the center line here. Then we take you and we boop across. And again, you can see that it is a perfect 90-degree. But what about the gap in the middle? Well, the gap in the middle, I now have a reference point. We take you and we rotate you by 45, just making sure we keep you into the center, which you currently are, and we zoop you out. To right about there. Like that. We can get rid of these wall segments. Actually, I'll just sample the wall segment first. I want to put wall there. Stretch the wall down to there. And finally, I should be able to now go back into my blueprints, grab the exclamation by exclamation, and try and center this guy up on the edge. Like that. So that just gives me just a much little cleaner way. And of course I can fill them in, but I think for now I'm going to save myself the pain in the neck, and I'm just going to do this kind of corner because, again, like I said, it keeps me on the grid. Hell, I could even shoot this guy off at 45 now if I needed to, which I might. Let's get a bearing here on the oil. Yeah, so it's pretty much straight ahead of me. The only problem I see here is I'm about to run into... I'm going to run into a column down there. Which brings up an interesting point. Did I just do all this for nothing? No, I can cheat it. I'll cheat it. One other thing I want to try while I'm here, just to see if it'll work. Because, for example, once you have a track in place, so if I go into my pillars here, you see how your pillars actually snap right in place? If I snap one of those in place, what would happen if I grabbed one of these? I can... Oh my goodness. I actually almost can. You just have to kind of get the spacing right a little bit, but you can just... Ooh! Yeah! Yeah. Oh, that's actually very useful. Again, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But it'll take a little bit of kind of figuring out the guide pieces and whatnot, but I should be able to then use the actual curvature of the track. The reason I do that, I think that's cool, is because I can offset the towers when I get to the pillar over there that I'm just decided I'm just going to aim straight at, while still having this kind of middle support section. No, that's good. Okay, that's fine. All right, now, one of the things we're not going to do is we're not going to build these guys as a solid line. They're not meant for that. What they are meant to do is stretch out a bunch. Then I run down to the end here. Hit the brakes. Oh, I forgot to put the ladders back on. Then I grab one of them. I might have to put some... Yep, I'm going to have to put some walls up. So we grab some walls. We go around a couple of walls here. Again, we grab... In fact, I'm going to put the blueprint right here. So we'll put this guy on number 2, this guy on number 3. Actually, I should probably put this guy number 2, this guy number 3. So then I go number 2, number 3. Got to get you lined up. I don't really have a proper reference point yet. That's something I have to think about, is how I reference you into position. But it looks like I actually hit you. Because remember, I'm dropped down by 1. I think, yeah, what I'll do is I'll just run the guidelines a tad differently. Okay, so then that one is there. So then I can go back, grab these foundations like so. Stop from splatting into the ground. Grab those. Grab my concrete pillar. This might be a good time to zoop. And you can see we just go right down to the ground. And that would be a elevated rail. Very elevated, but it is out of the way. And again, that's the terrain. This is what this terrain does. Okay, so that's that section. So I think I'm going to do it from the top deck, like so. So again, we zoop 10. We move our way forward. We grab some Noblex, because while I'm here, I might as well get rid of this stupid ass rock. There we go. Is that tower gonna drop basically right down on top of that, isn't it? Oh. There's only a certain distance things will travel, and I'm not sure already if I'm hitting that level. Well, let's just see what happens. Okay, let's grab our walls here. I want to put concrete as my default wall. Let's put you on 8. Grab you there. We need to drop down. Sorry, go over by 1. You need a centering one. And then we go to 3. What am I missing? I don't know. Let's go put a bunch of these into the... so I need quartz crystal and concrete. I really like having my jetpack. I like having my jetpack. Whee! And whoop, quartz crystal. Let's grab a stack of those. And a couple of stacks of these. Ooh. Wow, let's grab a few more stacks. That just met the needs of the segments here. Like I said, the only thing I'm not sure is if I'm close enough for the hypertubes. That might just be a bit problematic. In fact, let's do a quick... before we get too much further ahead, let's make sure everything does work. Because again, certain things will only go certain far. I think this distance should be enough. But we'll find out in a moment here. Okay. Is that fine? Yeah, that looks fine. There we go. That is at the correct height. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a good spacing for my hypertubes. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So you can see, doesn't quite fit. Doesn't quite make it. So, that being said, let's do a quick modification to the blueprint. Almost makes it, but not quite. So we're going to bip over to here again. We're going to clear the designer. We're going to load a blueprint. We're going to load our 3x3. We are going to, while we are here, edit. I can't change the support name there. Need bugger. Yeah, confirm. All right, so that blueprint. Oh, now we can go. Yeah, as long as you're loaded up. Yes, you are. Okay. So what I need to do is I just need to put a little short segment, like to here. Likewise to here. And that'll connect them. Make sure you save. So we'll save the blueprint. Yes, we do. 4x3. I haven't sorted anything yet, so I don't have to worry about it going into the wrong directory. We'll run ourselves back over. That's going to drop right smack dab where I don't want it to, isn't it? So if I now grab my hyper tube, which we'll throw on number 5, I'll mimic the same thing here. Get that wall out of the way, and then see, it still doesn't. Oh, I'm almost out of copper sheets. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Let's grab some copper sheets. Actually, I'm still going to keep this bidirectional. It still doesn't necessarily need signals, but instead of me having to loop all the way back around for no reason just yet, I'm going to take... Oh no. Oh no. I've made a terrible error. It's too low. It's supposed to be one higher. Oh well, that's easy enough to fix. It's still kind of irritating. Yeah, both of you are in the wrong place. Let's just stand on this thing for a quick sec. Like I said, this area, you know, terrain will definitely become your enemy. All right, let's try this again. Lock it into place. Make sure you line up. You do not in any way, shape, or form line up the way I want you to. I need to go up by 1. There, that should be correct. And now we just have to get back up here. At some point, I like to bring myself close to the ground. Well, you can see here that as soon as we get kind of clear our home territory here, we are already going to be at ground height. In fact, I might even have to go a little up with the old tracks there. All right. Okay, so look at that. It's already got the right piece in place. Haha. Nice, because it's the new blueprint. But on the plus side, that also managed to make it close enough so I don't have to do any retrofitting. This is still too long, because these are the original segments, but it should go right to there, come up by one, boom, boom. We're gonna switch over to noodle, so it gives me a nicer curve, and then we go boom. I kind of like where this is going. I kind of like this. Instead of using hypertube cannons, just use an expressway, as long as it works. Now, the only other thing I'm not sure that I have to make sure for distance wise is going to be the power cable. So we'll put you on 4. Will you go from here all the way back to here? No. How far back will you reach? You will reach to here. So I'm just thinking what's going to look nicest for the on the blueprint. Don't want to have that overhang here. Can I? Yeah, see, if I go from here to here, that'll also, that should reach. So if I grab my power line here, run along the top here, will that get to the same distance? Yes, yes, you will. Move my big ass head. Yeah, line you up there, so that'll reach. Then that'll reach. And then that will reach to there. Do I like that? You know what? It's a rail line. It doesn't hurt the kind of vibe, rail line vibe. Especially on oops. Don't want to erase the thing I'm standing on. Yeah, you know what? That I can work with that. I can live with that. All right, so let's do another quick modification on the blueprint for moving forward here. So yeah, testing. This is typically how I prototype. I hit the broad points right out of the gate, which is kind of get everything in. I don't want to, necessarily think about finalizing it. And then once I've kind of done the bug analysis, that's when I go back in, make the changes and the corrections, find out what works, what doesn't work. So by the time I usually hit my 3rd prototype, it's the final prototype. Okay, so are you in line? Why don't you feel like you're in line? I have no idea, because you are in fact in line. What about you? Are you in line? You are in fact in line. Okay. So one more time, say blueprint. And yeah, it seems like I'm spending an awful lot of time on the, getting a blueprint in the beginning here, but once you've kind of finalized your blueprint... Ooh, I want to try this now. Your work is done. Now, I just need to get power up here somehow. Where do I want to bring the power in from? Oh, look at that. There's a power tower right there. Can I... oops. Run a tap? I can. Look at the lights. The lights are shining. That'll make that corner. Oh, I have to keep an eye on that. That'll make... Actually, I probably want to come over here. Let's put you there. Let's put you in the right location now. Sorry, you should be right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to that, of what side the power line points are on. But things are coming online. You can hear them. Wire's too long, fine. The stupid thing is I wanted to come out here using the hypertube, but okay. There we go. Still need the lake control panel, which I'll have to tie into the system. All right, let's see how it works. I want to see how far it launches me and how much speed I maintain. Experiment time. Whee! Right, I need an entrance for you. Because you're going in the wrong direction. There. That'll do. Yeah, sure, just plug into that. Here we go. Will the system work? Yeah, so every time I start slowing down, I get that nice little boost there. And we... Oh! Ah! Whoa! Look at that! That thing tossed me. I feel like a dwarf. I feel like Gimli. Cool! Hypertube system works. Got a nice little kind of weird lag spike boop. Get that nice little bit of an acceleration. Now, is that going to run right into my miner? Down here. Oh, just slides past. And if I put a building around this, I can actually disguise that, but that isn't horrible. It's not great, but it isn't horrible. Cool. All right. Excellent. Hey guys, I'm getting a train system. As he has just demonstrated a hypertube system. But, now it's just a matter of running some tracks. Okay, speaking of... I should probably get rid of this tree. Let's start doing some ground clearing here. Not sure where I'm gathering up the leaves. It was just the tree that was in the way. Yeah, when you do an area clear on the grass, it seems to be better than when you do an area clear on the tree. Like, I don't know, it just seems to me that it seems to grab more. Oh, is my inventory full? Oh, shoot. My inventory's full. Let's go dump this stuff out and carry on with getting some tracks. So it looks like looks like I might get some tracks laid today, and then we can start working on our plastic next week. Why aren't you emptying? Why aren't you emptying? What's going on here? Is the sorting system broken? Where are you coming down? Why aren't you emptying? Like, you should be down here. Something is tying the system up, and I don't know what. Near staircase. I mean, this is kind of a, important piece of infrastructure here. I want to make sure it's working correctly. Problem is I just can't figure out where the hell I am underneath. Okay, so you come into there. Then you go into the smart splitter. So leaves go one way, wood goes the other way. Which go down into here. Which go down into here. So something is preventing you from coming out here, and that is, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Huh. What is happening here? What is happening here? What is going on with you guys? Why aren't you? Why aren't you loading through? Did these guys become corrupted somehow? There's a piece of leaf in there. Why is there a piece of leaf stuck in here? How'd a piece of leaf get through here? And a bunch of hog stuff got sent through as well. Alright, again, why aren't you guys feeding? I mean, you are. You actually look like you've cleaned the line. I don't know what's going on here. Why is this system not working? I mean, it's clearly not been working for a while. Huh. I don't know what was going on there. But you can see my leaves and my wood's flown again. So let's get back over here. Let's throw what I just cleared out of there back in and see what happens to the sorting. Yeah, so you can see we are draining again. So I should be able to throw those in there. Should be able to throw those in, throw those in, throw those in. And theoretically, they should get properly sorted out. So the hog remains should go into one of these guys. And then, okay, why? Why are some of the hog remains getting through here? Is it because these guys are too slow? These guys are probably too slow. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's upgrade their belts. Let's try this again. I think it just might be a matter of everything just being a little bit too slow. But they're, yeah, it can't pull them free fast enough because, you know, I upgraded the belts. I mean, that does make a certain amount of sense. Doesn't it? I hope so. I'd really like to get some railroad track down today. But I do have to make sure that the systems are functional. Okay, hog remains in. To the basement we go. Or the mezzanine or whatever. Alright, back over here. Run through our belts. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. If I overtax the system, that's going to completely mess up the test here. What happened to my power? Oh. I have to go expand. Oh my god, it's just not one thing after the other. I mean, there is a reason why I still have all of this down here. All I have to do is connect that line to that line. And hopefully, let's see if I can get some power back. Or I'm going to go... Yeah, my consumption rate just jumped up by adding those, getting those machines working. This is not good. Man. I mean, I've got everything running again. Problem is that's going to burn through all that biomass because I'm just keeping up here. All right. Oh, that was enough to kickstart the system. That's because those machines have just come offline. But at least I think I fixed this problem. I mean, it got sabotaged again, but I think that was the problem, was just the belt couldn't feed the hog remains fast enough, and it just kind of corrupted everything. So I'll do that for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do something about the power. Before I go there, did I bring my tractor back? I don't think I did. Okay. What am I gonna need? I'm gonna need... I can almost take enough for me with me for now. because I have access to 480 belts now, which means I can just really dump the coal. I don't have to put any more infrastructure. I just have to upgrade the belts, bring the other coal plant in with a made merger, and I should have enough. Okay, so let's grab 16 of those. I may only put in 8 for now. Grab our production. I'm going to need 3 more of these. Okay, so let's just get our inventory loaded up. It's not that big of a deal to run along the power line there. Oh man, this is again not what I actually had planned. Oh, you know what? I think I have something in the hard drive. So let's get our cable filled up. We'll throw that one back. Rotors. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another trip. Come back for another one. These guys. And that is me full. Do I need to bring any plastic or rubber? No, I do not right now. So we're gonna put this in our overflow bin. Oh, what don't I need? I don't need to take any of those. I don't need to take any of those or any of those. I am going to take that. Let's get these slugs out of the inventory by converting them over. I really should set up a slug conversion system, just like I have for the biomatter and the other one. Yeah. Okay, that means now I can grab enough stator or rotors here. Excellent. And grab another couple of stacks of these guys. Yeah. So 1, 2, and we'll sort them out and throw them down like that. Okay. All right. Line tool. There we go. Let's get back over here. Yes, I know I have the jack pack, but it's still a very useful way of transporting. Okay, let's get down to the coal line and see what we can do down there. I was kind of hoping to get something, not just, yeah, well, you know, that's part of the game, right? That's all part of what Satisfactory is either you plan ahead properly or you're constantly kind of chasing after this. I like doing this kind of gameplay. Yeah, I could have absolutely just built a mega coal plant, power plant over there right out of the get-go, put in the whatever maximum number, blah, blah, blah. But what's the fun in that? Problem solving, that's the thing that I like about these kind of games. You know, this game and the other game that you can watch on my channel, Space Engineers. We have 21 episodes, another new episode dropping today, hint, hint, hint. But both of these games, Satisfactory and Space Engineers, is about solving problems. So that's kind of my bread and butter when it comes to these guys. All right, so hit the brakes. So you're doing 240 now, yes? Yes. So all I need to do is grab another one of you. Look at that. I even have all the stuff on me for it. We'll throw you over there. Yeah, there's my tractor. We'll pop down here. And I'll grab that over there, and we're gonna merge you up there, so we'll come through here. I want to get rid of this stuff. You know what? I can't be bothered to use the stupid chainsaw right now, so have one of those. Have one of those. Have one of those. Step out of the way. Make them all go away. Have one of those. Have one of those. And make them go away. There we go. I mean, if you got the Noblix, use them. All right. And Mark III. Yes, Mark III, because we don't need to go Mark 4 until we hit right here, and that's not until I even put in the merger. All right, where are you gonna go, Mr. Merger? Send me a dream, make it the nicest you've ever seen. I don't know what the words are, so I'll just make it up as I go. Mr. Merger, you're not it. You clearly say you're a splitter. It kind of fell apart at the end, didn't it? And it fell apart at the beginning, man. Was it ever in one piece? Who is he talking to? The voice is in his head. All right, let's get that into there. Let's get back over to here. I should be able to just go for a nice big boopy straight. Ooh, nope, can't go nice big boopy straight belt because big boopy straight belt is too long. So we'll also deal with the off-centeredness of the minor by going like that and going like that. So now I can take my little Mark III belt, go like that. Heck, while I'm here, let's throw those 2 crystals in, giving us our 240 per minute. We're going to need a power line, like so. Oh, actually, I'll just go straight across. There we go. Grind that rock. You long enough now? Yes, you are. There we go. I kind of don't like these corners floating out like this, so I'm gonna just do a quick cosmetic correction like that. That just feels a little bit better. Okay. So I'm gonna start getting a crap ton of coal coming down the line, so we're gonna upgrade to Mark 4. Mark 4. Makafo. And there we go. All right, so don't fall in the water. What do you got in your back still? Do you have anything back here? You got some good stuff. Okay, cool. All right, so I need to have enough room for 3 water. So, well, oh, can I pull that out of there? No. You know, why is you just sitting there? And your guards too. Okay, we'll get those guys. Yeah, that's kind of a main line. That's kind of an important power pole. However, it doesn't need to be part of the foundation here. Why don't I do this? Is that the furthest you'll reach? How far will you actually reach? You'll get to right about there. Okay. Why don't we just move this back a little bit? Let's throw a power pole here. Grab a power line here. Go down to here. Because this is our main feed line here, right? I mean, it seems a little ridiculous to be on such a tiny little power line, but that way I can get rid of these guys. I can clear these 2 or little row of buggers out. Everyone is still doing their thing. I can't believe the power is actually still running. That's how close to the line we are, folks. Right on the line. All right. Yeah. Yeah, and cleaning some of this stuff up. Okay, here we go. All right. Now I do need to get the power water extractor somewhere underneath here. It should be deep enough. How much depth this way do I need? I need 1, 2. Looks like 3. I'm just going to make sure that everything, if I go along here. Why are you invalid placement there? You're overlapping just a rock there, but otherwise, yeah, everything will fit there. That's good. Okay, so we'll grab another row. Let's jump down into the water here. I don't know if I need to come that far back, but we're gonna do it anyway. Invalid place. Oh, there's already something there. Okay, here we go. Good. Now let's grab the water extractors again. So looking back here, it is 2 fully exposed spots plus a half. Okay, so we'll actually have this back wall here, because then we'll take this out from there. And is that a 4x4 ramp? Why, yes, yes it is. Is that gonna work? I don't know. I don't know. Do those go down shallower or deeper? No, it looks to be the same. Why are you looking like you're off by 1? Okay, it's just, I think. Ah. Well, you know what? Let's just put them in and see how things fit. So we'll just go like that. Again, it's just things are just slightly different alignments from one side to the other, but you know what? I can still get all of this to work just fine. Yeah, no, I can make this work. Especially if I take this back row. Oops. Take this back row blocks back out. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. And come across here. And then how many we got in between? We've got come out quite a bit, so I need so we have from the ramp. Oh, that's why. It's because I did these little weird, stupid half block things here. Let's not do that on the other side. Let's not. But that means I come in by a block. These take 2 blocks. We have a block. So it's basically looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Does that still leave me room on this side for the water line? Yes, I do have enough room in there. Okay. Let's bring these guys in. Again, I'm not super happy about having to divert myself yet again, but there is no help for it. You gotta do what you gotta do, which is what you gotta do. Okay. No sense wasting space though, so let's get you tucked in nice and clean. Now, again, we're gonna kind of face off from there. That's good, that direction. What about over in this direction? Not quite centered. We want you... Oh, by the way, how did I end up doing this? Do I have them jammed side by side? Yeah, I did. I just kind of let it go where it needed to go. So we'll start our reference line for wherever we want it to be, which is right there. We'll hop across the way here. Again, hit H. Have that lovely little walk space in between. Now, how far do you guys line up? Oh, so you got to come forward one, just like that. Okay, so that's 2. Let's get the rest of the foundations in, because that has now demonstrated itself to be the correct amount of foundations to stretch across. So we just need to put all of the rest back in. Don't ever ask me what accents I'm doing, by the way, because I will not be able to tell you. I'm doing comedy accents. Yeah, that's it. What is that? That's 1, 2, 3. It's a 5. That's a 5. That's a 6. That's a 7. And that's an 8. And I've got a little bit too much here, so we'll just go through here, get rid of all that. Don't you know? Again, don't ask me what accent I'm doing. It's changing as I'm speaking. I'm now apparently the Swedish chef. Around you. Okay, so that's 16 more of these little bastards. Let's get some power lines in between them. So you can go there. And you can go... Where's the center? There's the center there. Where's the center? Right there. I want you to go there. You go there. You will still not go into a nice center. You go there. You go there. And then you go there. Bippy. Bippy. And... I mean, it's not exactly like a lot of time to get a coal plant up. When you kind of have a, you know, system in mind, you don't have to reinvent the wheel each time. You can actually do them pretty quick here. He says, only being partially the way done. Dude, they're not hooked up yet, you know. You still got to put the water and bring the coal over, you know. Yeah, I know, I know. Alright, again, who the hell is he talking to when he does that? I don't know. Who's he talking to now? I don't know. Who are we talking to? I don't know. Alright, there we go. And let's get the over. Okay. So you should be all part of the same cycle. Now we need to get our 3 water extractors per side. So our center one here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the center is... Oh, look at that. That actually lines up nicely here. So water extractor. I guess I forgot that I needed 6 of them. All right, so we'll put you there. We'll give you your little sibling right there. And your other little... Ooh. Oh, I have to go get rid of this nonsense here. We'll let that go bye-bye now. There we go. And back up here. And please snap into place. Please, you be snapping into place for me now. I don't know why you don't want to go. There you go. All right, there we go. That seems a little close. Yeah, I definitely seem to have had more room. Yeah, I put these guys right up against them, didn't I? That might be problematic. I think I actually have enough head lift here, though. But I think I can get away with it. Especially if I can... How tight can I get this over? And what if I switch other modes here? None of them will quite reach. So, we'll go up like that. I'm going to try to replace that line. See if I can't get something a little bit cleaner. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and bring this all the way down. And go all the way up. And then we finish off down here. And yeah. All right. I'm hoping there's enough head lift here. Hoping. Don't know until I do this, but I think there might be. The other question is can you dig this? All right. We're gonna need a power pole right there. We're gonna need a power pole right about there. We're gonna need a power pole right about there, and of course you need to be fed into, we'll just throw that back there, throw that there. Will you start filling this line? Because there is a little bit of head lift in these pumps. It ain't much, but there is a little bit of head lift. And where are you getting water? Down here. Is there water in that pipe? No. Is there water in this machine? Yes, there is. Okay, so good. There is water going in. Yes, I realize the... Oh, man. Okay. Well, you know what? I might have to move these coal plants back by one. I don't think this is gonna work. Darn it. No, they're too close. Okay, well, poop. Well, poop. No, I don't want to do that. If there's enough head lift here, all I need to do is I need to bring these guys further down. Let's do that. Let's try that. Let's see if I can make this actually work here. So first thing we'll do is we'll grab all this stuff out of the way. We'll run that across to that one. Now, see, what I need to do is actually need to be at the right height. Yeah, sorry, it went quiet there. I mean, lost in deep thought here. The logistics are being a bit of a sticky wicket, no doubt. But let's see if we can't work around it. Or work with it, not against it. Will you go in there? Yes, you will. Excellent. Okay. So that'll feed into there. This is no... Oh my goodness, you are kidding me. I ain't gonna do that. What I am gonna do though is this. We'll go like that. That'll give this guy some place to go. Remember the power shutdown. Can I turn it back on? Nope. Nope, that's fine. That is just fine. Okay, so let's fix this here as well. So where are you down to? You are down to here. And up to there. Let's go. So I should be able to get the power kick-started once I have some coal. So if I can get these plants up and running, I can isolate them from everything else. Just by breaking that line there. That'll give me enough power to get this system online, and then when I reconnect the power line, I'm talking about the big feed line that runs up to the main power bus that runs off in our power towers. Yeah, because that isolates the rest of the factory. Oh, I did all of that wrong. Why? Why not? Because I was talking about something else, totally distracting myself. Anyway, as I was saying, distracting myself. See, that's what I'm going to do. I should be able to get the power without having to run back, getting the bioplant reconnected. I mean, the bioplant is there for emergencies, but I don't need to use it right now, so I don't need to worry about it. What I need to get concerned about is getting at least this bank of coal up and running. There we go. Okay. Now we need to get the rest of the water being fed in. And everything should line up, hopefully. There we go. That'll do nicely. And then we can come in here. And there we go. Okay. So for feeding our coal in, we need lifts, and we'll just go above the fray. I want to go inside or do I want to go outside? I think I want to go on the inside. Like that. Let's just run down the line. Like that. And then we grab our mergers. Oh no, sorry, we want our splitters. So like, we don't want to go swimming. Yep. Somehow ended off my screen. Okay, let's try that again. Splitter. Which way are you traveling? That's the way you're traveling. That way. That way. That way. That way. Yeah. 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 And then we need a merger. We need to get off the there and Oh, you're right in the way, you stupid tractor. Good brakes, man. Alright, let's grab our splitter again. There you go, you guys line up. And a 240 belt. By the way, you should be a 240 belt. Or 480. Okay. So there we go. So this actually needs a 120, but we'll keep a 240 going. You can see my coal is moving along. Let's see if we can't get the power system kick in for just a sec. Nope. So what I'm gonna have to do is run over here. I can just cut this line here, so that when I turn you on, you're an isolated system. Yeah, so you can see my consumption is down to 260. And let's see if these guys start coming online. You're certainly getting your coal. Just concerned about the water. And your lack of fuel. I haven't connected the belts yet. Should probably do that. Yeah, I still am concerned about whether or not I got enough head lift from the pumps. I think it should still get in there. It's just whether it gets up here fast enough. That's the question. I mean, it looks like you're doing okay. Yeah, the only one who's still red is the guy down on the end, which is... Yep, there he goes. How much water you got in you? Not a crap ton. Are you... pumping? Yes, you are pumping. I turn that off. I can't quite make it out. I don't know why I just did the scan. I'm pretty sure you guys are all pumping now. Are you actually getting enough water? It is iffy. But water is flowing. No one is stalling. Okay, so we should be able to then have enough. There we go. Oh, did I just pop the fuse again? Did that seriously just pop the fuse again? There we go. Okay. I am slightly ahead of the game. Or slightly ahead of the power curve. But I might as well, while I'm here, in the remaining kind of bit of time I have allotted and scheduled. I think I'm just gonna finish getting this power plant, and then we'll leave finishing the rail for next time. But like I say, I do want to ensure that I have plenty of power. This will be probably the last upgrade on the system here. We can actually throw those ramps now. Because he says with all the confidence of a demented fool. Where did you build those ramps? Oh my god, you just went totally in the wrong direction. Really? Sometimes the zoop can be just a little bit persnickety. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, I want you to zoop this way, please. across here so I can get my foundations underneath. I can hear you. Oh, I see you. Let's run over here. Ah! I missed. All right, I think I'm out of their range. There, now it's not a problem. Oh, he might be. And almost got it before they popped out, but they'll go away shortly. All right, I need to get rid of them now, so we'll just kind of fly. Oh, look at that. They popped before I got to them, so we'll go smashy smashy. Oh, okay, he goes smashy smashy against me. I got lots of health still, so it's all good. All right, let's get our foundations underneath. And of course, I still have 2 perfectly good coal nodes just further down the line. Okay. So, before I put the water stations in, let's get everything else set up this time. So that means we want to get one of these, and we'll bring you, let's say, down to here and go up. And all the way down to here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put you. Let's put you right. Nope, nope. Let's put you right there. Let's make sure we don't suddenly find ourselves walking off an edge. There we go. Grab you. And go up like that. Okay, and then we throw some piping in there. We come all the way back here. Come all the way back here. Everything's still running, right? Oh yeah, you're full of water. What about you? Oh yeah, you're filling. Excellent. All right, good. Now we can go in, connect the rest of these pipes. See, I told you it wouldn't take long. And then we go like that. Snap. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And see, much more relaxed when you're not jammed up against some rocks. Look how easy that was. In fact, that was so easy. And I kind of have the space for it. I'm going to make my water extractors really easy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 3 of these guys. Yeah, they don't quite center up, but that's all right. So what I can do is, you see that lovely little line there? Let's move you back to here. Move you to there, and move you to there. And then we can just go like, what would happen if I go to horizontal to vertical? Would that work? Yes, it will work this way. But it doesn't want to work that way. Yeah, that's fine. Well, it really doesn't want to go the other way, does it? Okay, well. You do you, boo. You do you. Alright, we're gonna need some power. Just drop down to here. So your power line can go right there. Your power line can go right there. And oh, I need to go a little bit more. Your power line can go right there. No, sorry. Yeah, I just noticed you up there, Burning Earth. No, it's a coal-fired plant. So I have some coal miners over there. So I'm feeding coal lines through here. For whatever reason, they decided that when you're burning coal, you need water. I guess it's for steam generation. So I'm setting up the water line for steam generation. There's not actually any hydroelectric in the game, unfortunately. Even though we got all these why does it keep going in there? We have all these waterfalls all over the place. Really don't have hydroelectric. We have geothermal. We have coal power. We have using bio burners. And eventually we'll go into full nuclear power as well as the oil power. So the next thing I will be working on is going to be the oil power. It's just I need more power to get to the oil power, which will produce me more power. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So right now I'm just trying to make sure that I actually have enough power to bring in the rest of the infrastructure. So that is all my petroleum-based products as opposed to the coal-based stuff. So that's what we're setting up here. Great. Okay, so we got our power lines going in there. We need to get the power line out of the main tap here. We're just about there. By the way, thank you for joining me this morning. That is awesome to see you here. Let's get that up here like that. I hope you're having a fine morning. Certainly as fine as could be expected. Why does that build menu keep popping open? Anyway, let's get this down and dropped into there, and then we can run our power line to there. All right, so again, hopefully that'll be pumping enough water. What I want to do is I want to watch those rings right there to see if they start moving and grooving and spitting. Yeah, you see, there you go. That means I am getting enough head lift, which means water is currently flowing into these machines. Yay! Now we need to get some lifts in, so we just go here. Then we go here. 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 And like so. And we can grab our splitters, make sure we got our lines traveling in the right direction once again. Let's do this actually from running along the pipes here, just to make it my life a little easier. So coal is going to flow this away. There we go. And just three more. I have no idea. However many more I need to put in, like that. Did I put you in wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Now we need to get a splitter here so we can feed the line. So that would be right underneath like that. Throw a couple of these up there. We get rid of these guys here. You can always tell when I've kind of gotten to the final little bits of a project here is that I just kind of boop, 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 get her done. Get her done. Let's upgrade a Mark 4s here. Drop that back to there. Now we can drop her back down to the old Marky 3s. And make sure we're getting coal down that way. Again, we'll use the straight function. That'll give us that nice clean line like that. Gonna need a little bit of support there, just aesthetically. I want to make it, you know, it has to have a certain amount of pretty. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. And fuel should come along shortly. There comes the coal. Coal feed. Oh, right. Coal has to get further down. So we now have to make sure we get these guys connected. You know, it used to take me hours and hours and hours to set up a coal line like this. You do enough things, they suddenly get a lot faster to do. All right, and finally one more, and I should be settled on all of my power for the foreseeable future. I have actually been running a deficit on power the last little while. I've been kind of monitoring it. So when the fuse blew, I was certainly not surprised. Come on, let's get some fuel down here, guys. Got an awful lot of red lights. There we go. We're starting to see some green lights coming in. All right, so you have got a full water tank. That is excellent. Let's just get some coal in you. I got some extra in my inventory. Yeah, so that's my maximum line now, which is at 1755. That is if every machine that is connected to this power grid suddenly turned on. Now, every machine is not running currently because some of them are full. You do enough things with enough practice and enough time and although enough patience and enough a bunch of other things I can't think of at the moment. Ha! Yeah, pretty much. You know, I've been playing this game for 6 years, so, you know, mine just only recently I've got to there. All right, so yeah, so I've now got a maximum capability of more than that. So you can see as some of these generators kind of coming on and offline as they slowly fill up. This line down here is kind of the runt of the litter, so to speak, which means it's going to take the longest to get anything. Because of the 480 coal, so these are what, 32 coal power generators, each of them producing 75 megawatts. So that is 480 coal to run these 32 machines, which is not a problem because, as you can see, this belt is in fact dumping 480 coal between the two machines. Each one is going to 440, combining into one 480 belt, and it is running full time, which means that it's not backlogging. So 240 of the coal is splitting, or actually 120 of the coal is splitting off that way. 120 of the coal is splitting off that way. 120 coal is going off that way, and of course 120 wants to go that way. But the way the splitter works is 1-1. That's a lot of coal, and I live in a region that's known for its coal. Yeah, it is a lot of coal. So it's, again, it's just, this is a manifold system as opposed to a balanced system, but it does work overall. So it goes, one coal goes through here, one coal goes through there. If it can't throw its coal, because you can see how that belt is pausing occasionally, it'll throw whatever extra is going in there. So yeah, it's 1-to-1, but only 120 can ever really go down here at any given minute because that's all these machines will eat. So that means 360 are going down this line. Now this one started up right away because it has first dibs. So again, it's 1 and then 1. So it's getting the same split as both of these banks down here. So you can see that it is now full up. So the belt is pausing. That gives me 120 going down this way. So this is now 240 running down here. And it is in fact now being properly evenly split. These guys had a head start because they've been here for quite a while, for a few weeks now. These guys are brand new, but so it's going to take them a little bit of time. I kind of have to wait for everything to fill up there. These guys to fill up. They will get there. You can see by the lights there that even the guy in the end, he's occasionally getting some green coal, so he's turning red. So they'll just kind of filter in, filter out. Eventually, these guys down here will fill up. So you can see it's at 100 already. So because again, it's the way the splitters work. It's that one goes off to the lift, which goes to the machine, and then one goes down there. This guy here, he's at 100, so he's full up. So that means he's not only going to take his share. Each of these is only taking 15. So you can see this one has only got 60. So he's going to take a little bit more before these guys get there. 75, but I think that one I preloaded. Yeah, so this guy, he doesn't have any fuel. This guy has a little bit of fuel, so these guys will get their shares once these guys have taken theirs. Think of this as capitalism, trickle-down economics. The guy at the top gets his first cut, and then everyone else has to share what's left until we get down to the little guy. This is, yeah, pretty much the way trickle-down economics works. Ever diminishing returns. All right. Okay, so good. Power crisis averted here. I've got good overhead again. So I'm now producing more power than I'm going to need at this moment. I got to bring a bunch of machines online, like my refineries. They're expensive power-wise to start producing the plastics that I need to open up my fuel production lines. But it should be more than enough because, again, I'm only actually utilizing this much power, so I'm good. So that means power crisis is averted. All right, let's take our quick run back to home. God, I love having my jetpack. Blade runners and jetpacks are everything for mobility. No, what am I doing? I am doing this. No, I'm doing this. Let's get that in hand. I really do have to get those hand slots unlocked. And there are a whole bunch of them in there. Come on. There you go. And up we go. Okay, so that is pretty much all I'm going to need for coal power. I still got 2 coal nodes over there if I do need more coal for steel production. So you do need coal for steel production. So it's steel, coal, and iron. So carbon and iron will make all your steel. And you do need a lot of steel for a lot of stuff. Coal also goes into aluminum, but I have different areas for drawing that. That is coal, bauxite, and a few other little bits and pieces. Nowhere near getting to aluminum. Eventually, one of these days, I'll unlock that Caterium. Yeah, okay. So, did it again. This is the way it is. It's never, I have an intention of what it is that I want to do. Check out the Outer Worlds. Do I want capitalism? No. No one wants capitalism except the capitalists. So as usual, I have an idea of what I want to do. It didn't pan out. That is the way I like to play it. Again, I like the chaos of it all. The reactiveness. But it all moves forward. I mean, as much as I kind of get distracted, embrace the ADHD kind of thing. It all gets there. The coal was a bit of a surprise. I was hoping to be across the street or across the ravine there. Gonna have to watch out for my little flying manta there. Across the ravine. But you know what? That will be our priority for next time, which will be next week. Thank you for joining me. It is really awesome for when you drop by and kind of share in my little journey here. I hope I'm keeping you entertained well enough and that, I'm not just putting you to sleep and having you wondering, why is this guy on freaking YouTube? But that will do it for today. So don't forget, check out my Space Engineers playlist as well. New video dropping this afternoon, 3 o'clock Pacific. Me and my adventures with my partner in crime. Basically, he's been my buddy for 40 some odd years now. So I conned him into the game. Came for the Trek VFX and stayed for your commentary. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of Trek VFX in a while, but yeah, thanks for dropping by, and I hope that, I'm glad that I brought you in. And I hope that you keep joining me. Tell your friends about me. Help to grow the channel. But yeah, so check out the Space Engineers playlist. That is, like I say, new episode dropping at 3 p.m. Thanks for commenting. Thank you for watching. I want you to stay, make sure you stay safe out there. Be good, be safe. Have yourself a great day, and then I'm going to see you next time. So again, thank you very much.